The time I started a waspy Andalusian stud colt in the south of Spain at the School of Equestrian Art in front of a team of Olympians. This is story time with the horse guru. All right, so I am addicted to learning. I love being the dumbest person in the room, which is not very hard for me. So I'm always going to different disciplines, different schools, different places. I love to go to things that I know nothing about. So I look up schools and I decide that I'm going to go to the School of Equestrian Art in Spain. So I fly over to Spain and I'm going to learn how to do dressage. I've never done it before. So we're there, I show up and it's time to go. On week 2, Monday shows up. And Don Fernando, the instructor and Olympian, comes up to me and he says, "Mr. Gascon, is it true?" "Is what true?" "Do you ride wild horses in one day?" Yes, sir, when the occasion calls for it." He said, "You give a demonstration?" Sure. They kick everybody out because it's a public school that allows the public in to watch. They kick everybody out and everybody shows up to the arena. I'm like, uh-oh. So I started looking for tack. So I go talk to the janitor. I ended up finding me a rope halter. Doesn't have knots or anything, not a work halter, just a rope halter. And I make a flag stick out of one of their whips. And I see Pepito walking in backwards. This horse hemmed up and rigged up in every way. And this huge Andalusian colt comes in. "Pepito, hey, take all that stuff off and put this halter on him." "Senor, this colt is a little, you know?" I was like, "All right, thank you. So I'm working. All of the instructors are there, 4 of which have silver medals from the Olympics, from the Spanish team. There's probably 15 instructors in total, probably 60 students, 4-year students there, and everybody's watching, waiting to see that gringo get killed. So I'm doing a little work. I'm flagging him and tarping him. He's blowing and striking. No big deal. Another day at the office. Then I say, "Don Fernando, may I have a saddle?" They bring me a saddle and they hand me a dressage saddle with one hand. "Don Fernando, can I get one of those bullfighting saddles?" He says, "No, those are for professionals." I was like, "Oh, great, awesome." So I put this little suppository with stirrups on this big horse. As soon as I cinch him up, he broncs off a little bit. I disengage him a time or two, no big deal. Basic colt starting. So now it's time to ride. So I go to get on. I have no reins. I just have this rope. Oh, and I didn't have a lead rope either. I asked for a lead rope. He said, "Senor, we do not have rope here. This is the School of Art." I've lunged him around with it a little bit. I go to get on, and it was the only time in the history of Spain that Spain was quiet. So whenever I got on, swung my leg over, again, just another day at the office for a colt starter, sit down, no big deal. I flex him one way, flex him the other way, send him off in one direction, walk, trot, canter, send him off the other direction, walk, trot, canter, just with the lead rope. I step down. The place is real quiet, and Don Fernando is walking right out to me. He gets close to me, and he goes, "Mwah, mwah," and he kisses me. I'm like, oh, we don't do that in America. He kisses me on both cheeks. He said, es fantástico. I never seen nothing like that in my life. That was amazing, senor. And one guy comes up to me, and he says, "Senor, you are the ugliest rider I have ever seen in my life, but you have a connection with the horses like I have never seen." And I'm thinking, thank you, I think. And that was the time that I got to start a horse at the School of Equestrian Art in Spain. If you like horse stories like this, follow to see more.